Hello everyone, my name is Crow, and this is Project Architect 2. This is episode 15. So last time we set up a kind of like a mage, kind of mini mage tower. It's not done yet. I'm not entirely happy with the way it looks on the outside, but I think it's time to start filling in the inside. So to do so, um, I want to hop over uh, to my main applied logistics area and start routing some more cables. So I do have a main line here. And what I want to do today is to get this set up with some P2P networks. I think I have, yes. So let's do this. Okay. So now P2P is a way to basically nest channels inside of other channels. So each face of the ME controller can provide 32 channels. That's why over here we see it's this cable is carrying 3 out of 32 cables, 3 out of 32 channels, because 32 channels are provided by the controller. A dense cable can carry 32 channels. But if I wanted to say have 64 channels going someplace, then normally I'd have to run 2 parallel dense cables to wherever I'm going. To avoid that, we can use what's called P2P channels. And I think what I'm going to do is, for the time being, I'm going to hook them up like this, because what this allows me to do is to see where those channels are going. Okay. And then I want this to be a little bit lower. And then I'll put an anchor here and here. Okay, so this way, what's going to happen is these smart cables will show me the status of the individual faces, how many are going into each P2P tunnel. What's going to happen is these 7, I think there's 7 in here, 6. Okay, so all of these faces are going to be routed into this single smart cable. The P2P tunnels do have to be linked to a smart cable. They don't link directly to a dense cable. And so we can see that there are 7 channels going into this cable here, right? Because each of these the P2P tunnels uses a channel. Okay. So now this is all well and good, but now what we need to do is we need to link these to another end. I need a memory card. Okay, and then I can die this. So the first one is going to be Powah. So, I mean, let's use that and have that be red. Okay. So there's no, this is unlinked right now and has a frequency of 000, which is everything. So if I shift right click, it gives it a frequency, and then it loads that frequency onto this card. And then if I go to the other end over by my over here, so now I can right click this, and now this is linked to that other face. And so if for example, I have a pattern provider, let's do a extended pattern provider. Okay, so if I have a extended pattern provider, this is a dense cable. So I can pop this on there. This will boot up, and we can see that there's one channel being used. And now one channel being used. So it is pulling this face of this controller all the way down and through there. Now, this is using 8 channels because there's 7 here. There's 7 ME tunnels over here and 1 down there. If I want to use more than 8, so basically if I want to connect another tunnel somewhere along this system, which I absolutely will have to, I will need to put a controller on this network. I am powering it just using this quartz fiber. Like if I break this guy, then this whole thing will eventually run out of juice because it's not being powered anymore. Just a second. And so it's because it's getting powered through there, but it doesn't count as like a real network. So if I want to do that, then I will have to have a controller on this network. Honestly, I should probably just do that now. Can this? Oh, this can. Okay, so this can pull power from this guy, and then this should. And see, now we see that this isn't fully loaded up anymore. Right? So there's 7 channels because now that this guy's involved, these channels don't have to do all the work themselves. This guy is providing the kind of the brains of the operation, which is really nice. Oops. So, all right, cool. So now my ME stuff should be good. All right, and okay. So I now have the ME network over there. While I'm at it, I might as well do this number here. Okay, so now this is carrying one channel, and then that is hooked up to my storage bus for my ores over there, which means that now this is all right, which means that I'm no longer using the channel on this face, and this should be using two channels. Perfect. So I still have the connection, and that's 8 channels because that's just power. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's how my ME system is going to be working. What I need to do now is I need to go and hook up all my Powah stuff. And to do that, I want to make a couple more patterns. One of them is modular routers. Okay, so now let's see. I'm going to need a modular router. And I'm also going to need a puller module. And I'm also going to need a sender module. And, I'm just going to have a... Okay, I'll do that. I also need a... what was the entangle block? And I think I have the entangle binder in my backpack. I do. Okay. I really should speed this up. Okay, so the way that this is going to work is I'm going to have a pattern provider here. It's going to push into the entangle block. And I can set, by right-clicking on it, I can set the direction just in case that's something that I want to do. And that actually works out perfectly. Get my entangled binder. Okay, so now if I set, since this, for all intents and purposes, counts as the energizing orb, then this will automatically send up the results here. And then I'm going to have my modular router. This is going to send to, I think this counts as the back. Send to the back anything in its inventory. And so I just need to so this might not work. We'll have to see. Okay. This is online now. Okay, so now I just need the patterns for And then I want to do not push crafting and then lock until primary crafting result is returned. The energizing orb from Powah doesn't like extra ingredients. So like the energized steel that we made last time requires 1 gold and 1 iron. If you put 2 gold, it doesn't work. If you put 2 iron, it doesn't work. 2 gold, 2 iron, still nothing. So it's really important that you have specific, put everything in there. Can I do a block at a time? Absolutely. And then I do need to downcraft. Okay, so now let's see if I can. So in order to make the energizing rod blazing, I'll need a, let's make just a couple capacitors. Blaze block. I can handle that. I need 2 of these guys, I think. All right, and so it is crafting 1 block of blazing crystal. And it's working right now. And these are the basic rods, so I mean they're like super garbage. So it's not surprising that this is taking so long. Okay. Okay, but I do have the. I need hard capacitors. And so now this can hold 400k FE, and this one, it's 10 times more than the basic. And I think there's like a different. This is 400 FE per tick, and then presumably this one is much higher as well. So. Um, I do already have enough crystals. Perfect. All right. So that's really helpful. This is should charge up pretty quickly. All right. So now, and then this, it worked perfectly. So now let's. I don't want to do this spirited yet. What's the niotic? I think I need what, 2 of these probably. Actually, only 4. 2. So I need blocks of diamond. Now, the real question is, can I get rid of these lasers? And I don't know the answer to that question. I'll have to look into that. I don't think I can. I think that's kind of something I'm stuck with. So so I think that's going to be it today, though. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks or comments or any ideas. Throw them down in the comments below. And otherwise, I'll see you later. Take care.